If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. The Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will get the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Levin. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Brown. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off play action on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ross. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. The short hands, it's Lockett. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking for a man, it's Levin. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open.
A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Breaks into the open. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do it.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Moving past the 25. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Sweet cut there. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They find themselves trailing. Snatches it on the run. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grab near the marker. It's Hamilton. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quick strike complete. Knocked down for the tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. On the move at the 30. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Levin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This will likely be the last play of the half. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. Listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop. first down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Leaves it with the running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They've got the screen set up. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the single back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gonna run it. It's Hamilton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Levin. Right on the money. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab on the left side. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, the running back has it.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Breaking out the jet sweep.
Hey, if you don't want to mess with the defensive line, this is how you do it. Attack the perimeter right now. Get it to your fast guy. That is a hard play to stop for a negative play or for 1 yard. This offense knew it. They got on the perimeter, and they got the first down.
They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Right back to the well. Got it up for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. On the ground, it's Hamilton. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They're going to run it to the right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wyoming. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Going to swing it on second down. Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They just keep firing. Finds his target down the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Out of the shotgun on third down. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Handoff to the lone back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This